Today Dundalk TV is with Jennifer and Justin, and they have a special message and request to the residents of Dundalk.
2 weeks ago today, my son Justin, who is only 10 years old, was rushed to the emergency room and diagnosed with type 1 insulin dependent diabetes. For those of you that do not know what type 1 insulin dependent diabetes is, it's where the pancreas just stops making insulin. It's an autoimmune disorder where the body just attacks itself, and there's no cure, there's no remission. Just at the age of 10, he's going to be required to have insulin shots and constant monitoring by his parents, caregivers, doctors for the rest of his life. Basically, no insulin in your body means no life. So he is now 100% dependent on insulin shots, which is hard enough for some adults, but for a child, that's devastating. His life has basically been uprooted, and his life is changed forever. We are hoping that we can get the support of our friends, family, and community to be able to get Justin a diabetic alert dog through Diabetic Alert Dogs of America. He is on the waiting list to receive one. However, this is very costly, and this dog would make a huge difference in his life. It would allow him to be able to go and experience things like a normal kid. He does have a continuous glucose monitoring device. However, as people know, technology fails. It's not 100% reliable. This dog would be able to alert Justin on times where his sugars are way too high or way too low. And with diabetes type 1, the ranges fluctuate so quickly. There's very little to no warnings when his levels are going to skyrocket or drop. And we need to know, because we have to intervene.
Yes, well, I'm glad that you got to the hospital, found out the information that you need, and that there is some kind of help out there. So, you had told me the cost of the dog was just short of $20,000.
That is correct. It is about $20,000 to have the dog. It will be, he will select whichever dog they have. It is trained specifically to Justin's needs, and then it is hand delivered to our front door, all the way from Diabetic Alert Dogs of America, which are based out of Las Vegas.
Okay, and you have started a GoFundMe?
That is correct. We have a GoFundMe, which has, I am proud to say, has raised over $1,000 already towards the cause.
Wonderful.
I'm very grateful. His father, who couldn't be here today because he's working, actually is beyond grateful as well. We also are doing a charity event on October 7th from 6 to about 9 or 10 at the American Legion Post 38 on Dundalk Avenue. It's quarter auction, and proceeds will go towards Justin getting his service dog.
Well, that's great. And you had said you were thinking about another event. Do you have something else lined up now, or you're just talking about that right now?
So on sometime in January, we are pushing for January 13th. We are looking to do a Jeep event where my boyfriend is into Jeeping and the Jeep clubs. He's gathering a bunch of the Jeep clubs together to do a Jeep event in AOAA up in PA. Once I have more information regarding that, I will definitely get that out to people if they would like to join.
Okay, so where is going to be a contact and information area that people can find out what's going on and,
so
and how to help.
So I am doing all correspondence on my GoFundMe page that I have set up, in addition to on my Facebook, my private Facebook page, my personal Facebook page.
Which is?
Jennifer. It's under Jennifer Kenfield.
Now, is there anything else that you would like to share with our Dundalk TV viewers?
This disease hits out of nowhere. This was a seemingly healthy, normal 10-year-old little boy 3 weeks ago. And parents, pay attention to your kids. If they say they do not feel good, or they are exhibiting any signs, excessive drinking, excessive urination, saying their stomach hurts, so they feel dizzy or lightheaded, don't take it with a grain of salt. Take them to the pediatrician, take them to the doctors, follow your gut instinct, because honestly, if I would not have followed my gut instinct, the doctors at Johns Hopkins Children's Hospital, when we got there, said his blood sugars were so high he should have been in a coma, and he would have been admitted directly to the ICU. But because we listened to the gut feeling and we got him the help, he's sitting right here able to share the story with you today.
Yes. So the day prior, week prior, anytime, month prior, was there any kind of signs that you had seen? And Justin, was there any way that you were feeling that maybe you felt a little different? You know, your mom and you just share, and we'll start with your mom. So was there anything that you saw, Jennifer?
We noticed his behavior. He was more aggressive. He was fighting with his brothers. He wasn't performing well in school because he is homeschooled. He wasn't doing his work. He was just back talking. I thought it was normal kid activity, you know, normal kid behavior. Mm-hmm. But then he started with my stomach hurts, I'm dizzy, I'm not feeling good, Mom. The excessive drinking, he was pounding bottles of water one after the other and making frequent, like every 5-minute trips to the bathroom. And we just thought it was normal growing. I mean,
sounds like he was having a rough ride.
It was a rough road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so is there anything you would like to share with our viewers, Justin? Would you like to say how you were feeling?
Yes. I was feeling dizzy, nauseous, lightheaded, and drank out a lot of water.
So this is different than you had ever felt before. So just maybe within like the last month, everything was just fine, and then bam, this was out of nowhere. Yes. Well, I'm glad you found out that you had something going on, that you made it to the doctors, and you're doing as well as you are right now. And Dundalk TV will help in any way that we can to make sure you get the service, though. But I don't think that Dundalk TV really needs to do it. Your mom and your family is going to do that. So, but we're very happy to help out in any way that we can. So, thank you very much for sharing your story, and you seem like a healthy young man, and that's gonna help you out moving forward. So, everybody, our Dundalk TV viewers, please say your prayers. Please be kind enough to donate. Doesn't have to be a lot. $5 will go a long way.